Solve for x in log to base 8 of 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 is equal to 2. This is Calvin's online math, and let us jump right into the solution. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we are dealing with only logs or only numbers. So it is easier to write 2 as a log. So what we're going to do, we're going to write the equation as log to base 8 of 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 equals to 2 times 1. So we can write this one differently in terms of logs. So remember, 1 is the same as log to base a of a, meaning if the number and the base are the same, that log is equal to 1. So let us use that. So we're going to have log to base 8 of 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 equals 2. Then you write 1 as log to base 8 of 8. Now we want to make sure that we have log to base 8 and log to base 8 on either side of this equation. So we can use the third law of logarithms in the right hand side of the equation. That is, if you have n log to base a of b, then that is the same as log to base a of b power n. So we can use that to write the left hand side of that, the right hand side of that equation. So we're going to have log to base 8 of 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 equals log to base 8 of 8. Then you move 2 to be a power using this law. So raised to power 2. So now we have log to base 8 being equal to log to base 8. So it means the numbers are also equal. So we have 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 is equal to 8 squared. So that means 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 equals 8 squared, which is 64. Now we can move 64 to the left so that we have 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 minus 64 equals 0. So that 2x squared minus 13x plus 84 minus 64 is 20. So we have 20, and that is equal to 0. So now we have a quadratic equation in its standard form. We can use even a factorization method to solve for x in this case. So to use factorization, we need two numbers whose sum is the same as b, and b in our case is negative 13, and their product is the same as a times c, that is 2 times 20, which is 40. So the easiest way to get these two numbers is to use the product. You'll try getting the numbers that you can multiply to get 40 and see which pair will sum to negative 13. So let us try that. So we want the product, and then we are also going to compare that with the sum. So the first one, for us to get a sum of negative and a product of positive, it means these two numbers must be negative. So we start with negative 1 times negative 40, and then we go to negative 2 times negative 20, and then the next one is negative 5 times negative 8. So let us first of all check if any pair here will give a sum of negative 13. So negative 1 plus negative 40, that is negative 41, and negative 2 plus negative 20, that is negative 22, and negative 5 plus negative 8, that is negative 13. So it means we are just going to use this pair because it qualifies for this condition. So the numbers are negative 5 and negative 8. So we're going to split negative 13 into negative 5 and negative 8. So our equation will be 2x squared minus 5 x minus 8x plus 20 equals 0. So the common factor between the first two is just x. So we have x into 2x minus 5. So we expect to get a similar value in the second bracket. And for us to have obtained positive 20, it means we multiplied negative 5 by negative 4. So we have negative 4 there, and that's equal 0. So let us take the ones outside the bracket, that is x and negative 4. X and negative 4, we enclose that and we pick one from the brackets. That is 2x minus 5, and its product is equal to 0. So if a product of two numbers is equal to 0, it means one of the numbers is 0. So it could be that the first number, that is x minus 4, is 0, or it could be that the second number is 0. So if this is the case, then x is 4. But if this is the case, then 2x is 5 and x is 5 over 2. So those are the solutions of x, but we have to check if we have the right answers. So let us check. So let us check the first one, that is x is equal to 4. So remember we had log 2 base 8 of 2x squared. So x is 4. We square it minus 13. X is 4 plus 84. And if our solution is correct, then this should be giving us 2. So this is log 2 base 8 of 2 times 4 squared, that is 32, minus 13 times 4. 13 times 4 is 52, plus 84. So we check if that will give us 2. So we have log 2 base 8, 13, not 13, but 32 minus 52 plus 84. If you simplify, you're going to get that is 64. Then we check if that will give us 2. So now we can write 64 to a base 8 so that we have log 2 base 8 of 8 power 2. And we check if that will be 2. And we can use the third law to take this 2 before the log. So you have 2 log 2 base 8 of 8. And we check if that will give us 2. Remember, when the base and the number are the same, then that log is equal to 1. So we have 2 times 1, and we check if that is equal to 2. So 2 times 1 is 2, and actually both sides of the equation are true or are equal. So it means this solution here is correct. So you can check for the other solution and see if it is also true. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe and see you in the next video.